All right, this deep fake. Now you see this? These are somewhat normal readings. You feel me? Those are somewhat normal readings. Now, I'm gonna just say you straight up. With gang stalking, it's either someone that doesn't like you, someone that wants something from you, or someone that you used to work for. This is why I tell you a lot of companies gang stalk. Like I say, I was introduced to gang stalking. I've always been a TI, but I was introduced to gang stalking through a corporation. But at the time, I didn't know what gang stalking was. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I meant by, I was a gang stalker for a little second or two, because they propositioned me on getting this job while I was on a job to actually surveil, spy, and even sabotage a coworker. Now this coworker was my superior, and at first, like I said, I was going to do it. And then when I started doing my own research, you know what I'm saying, just through the way I am, I found out that this guy really wasn't a bad guy, and the person that I was actually working for was really the bad guy. So I rejected it. So this took me from TI gang stalker back to I guess mega TI now. So that's the way it is. So now TIs, when you go to jobs and stuff like that, you can move out of state. And I'm sorry to tell y'all, it really doesn't make a difference, bro. It's it's gonna follow you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a floating box. When I tell you the FBI floating box, this thing is going to follow you because they got you on this computer. So when your friends and family start acting weird, it's because hell, they've been targeted too. When they put you in this program, everything around you is also put in this program. It's not just you. Don't think that. No. Everything that you come in contact with is in this program. So if they're surveilling or monitoring. I don't know if I said it right. Everything around you is getting the same thing. So your friends, your family, your enemies, all this is being in one big cooking pot. This is how they can manipulate and change the dimension that you're in by changing the things that's around you. I say this all the time. If they can't control the TI, they control the people around the TI. That's how you can control it, or try to anyway. So anyway, back to the story. Like I was saying, the dude, they was trying to get me to pretty much jam up. I wasn't friends with the guy at first, not at all. Didn't really like him really that much. I didn't have any hate for him, but didn't like him either. I didn't know him. But when I found out that he really wasn't the bad guy, and that the bad guy was the one that was trying to hire me, you know what I'm saying, I just rebuked the whole thing. I ain't want to be bothered with it. But it's not that simple, bro. You can't just make a deal with the devil and just think you're gonna walk away. I didn't make the deal, you know what I'm saying? It was offered to me, I denied the offer, and here I am to this day. So they're gonna follow you, they're gonna infiltrate everything you're in, your churches, your friends, your love life. They're gonna set you up with honeypots. I got so many honeypot stories, they don't even make no sense, man. It don't even make no sense, bro. Real talk. From just doing my own research, because I do research, I found out that I was a terrorist, a pedophile, a big-time drug dealer, a gang member, and what was the other one? And another one. So what they do, they build up this fake facade, do these deep fakes, make these images. They could have you eating babies or something. I mean, y'all think I'm joking, bruh. The deep fakes are serious. And then they have these community apps, and then they got all these little spies and snitches and rats, and they go throughout the whole community and give people this information to log in on their phones. And this is how they're doing it to you. I heard one girl, I felt so bad for her. She does hair, and she was saying that basically, they're sabotaging her business because they have her in porn. And I was trying to tell her that's one of the biggest deep fake tricks, porn. Yes, that's where deepfakes come from. Hence my name, deepfake. It comes from porn. You know what I'm saying? So they could have you looking like a porn star, or they could have you eating horse shit. I'm for real. You feel me? And that's how they mess with your money. So people aren't going to want to deal with you. Then they start doing that's part of the slander campaign. So, but usually this falls up under 3 categories: an ex-lover, an ex-business partner or company you used to work for, or somebody's trying to obtain something. that you're tied into. And this falls up under Agenda 21 or what they call Agenda 30. So once you put in all these factors, man, you can say it's not government or whatever. It's definitely government because nobody has that type of resources but them. You know what I'm saying? It's a government employee. I know. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it firsthand. I don't care what nobody says. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a gang stalker, like going around doing all this stuff. But just for that quick second or two, I learned a lot. And I learned I ain't want to be messed up with this crap. But who's to say the people around you aren't? I mean, they can be manipulated. Once these people show these people these things, these videos, they even got your voice down, people are going to look at you differently. And even some things might not even be deepfakes. They might be real. I mean, let's say nobody's an angel. But once they put all this together, plus with law enforcement backing them up, big time companies backing them up, big time preachers and religions backing them up, people are going to look at you differently. But this is a real thing. It's a real thing. I call them, like I can't really say that, you know, a lot of people say, oh, it's a white thing. I can't really say it's white people doing this to me. I call them Negro Nazis. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call them because it's mostly black people that have ties to the Nazi regime. That's what I call it. You got ties to it. I mean, if you think they don't do business, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? I deal with some stuff like guns and weapons, and I know these guys are straight up, they're straight up Aryan. I mean, they don't make any, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't try to trick you at all. It is what it is with them. Either you want to buy what you want to buy from them. I mean, everything's legit. They sell guns or whatever. Everything is legit, but they're proud of who they are. And I can't fault them for that. I'm not talking about proud white people. I don't have a problem with proud white people. I don't have a problem with proud Indian people. I don't have a problem with proud black people. I got a problem with cowards that hide behind, you know what I'm saying, laws and stuff like that. Throw rocks and hide their hands. Those are the people I have a problem with. You feel me? So, like I'm saying, I'm no angel, but they're definitely not an angel. They put on this image, this facade of being so good and holy and this and that. And half of the human traffickers come from churches. Hate to give you the news. Hate to give you the news. The guy that tried to bring me in was a preacher. Hate to give you the news. Hand on the Bible. Hate to give you the news, folks. So, to sit there and be like, oh, this and that, man, don't fall for that. It's a scam, bro. Once you wake up and see what's really going on, bro, it's a scam. A lot of these gang stalkers are being manipulated. So I kind of feel bad for them. I don't go 100 like I used to, like, blah, oh, yeah, because a lot of these people really think they're doing something good. They're being brainwashed and manipulated by the puppet master that falls behind this fake-ass facade of having a badge or having an image of this and that. And this is how they can pass off a lot of this stuff. This is how they can get off with human trafficking and never get caught, because nobody's going to think they're the ones doing it. They're always going to look at the guy on the corner selling drugs or doing something like that. Nobody's ever going to look at the guy at the Pentagon that's moving megatons, you know what I'm saying, through nefarious companies and stuff like that. It's the picture that they want you to see. Like they say, with the eyes see, the mind believes. So they're going to paint an image. You have to be a scapegoat. Every TI that I know is just an scapegoat for something else. There's always another agenda behind it. There's always another agenda. Because no matter how you look at it, it all wraps around human trafficking. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. You can't say anything else. It's military weapons being used on civilians, which is treason. Which is treason. By the books, you would be hung by your neck. Look it up for yourself. I'm not making this up. So I call them the American Taliban. And no disrespect to any Arabs or anything, but that's just what I call them. And I can't even say that the Taliban's a terrorist group now, seeing and knowing what I know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not disrespecting anybody, but I'm like, how can you call somebody a terrorist when you're a terrorist? You know what I'm saying? You microwaving little kids and women in their beds. That's a terrorist. I don't care what you say or what side of the country you live on or what job you got. You're a terrorist. They're not looking for me. They're looking for you. You're a terrorist. Roger that. Deep fake. Over and out. Affirmative. You.